What's up, gamers? That worked. I told my kids I was going to start off the stream by saying, "What's up, gamers?" And they both immediately said, "Dad, don't do that. Please don't do that." So here we are. That's how we're starting today. Got some screens up. We got some chat up. We are live and rolling, it looks like. I think I'm on channels. I'm going to check one thing real quick just to make sure it's not like broadcasting to nothingness. I feel like I should be on TikTok, but it's not showing me that I'm on TikTok while I'm there. So let's see here. Let's go to our live monitor. One sec. Sorry, gang. Live streams. Live stream fun. All right. Hope that didn't just broadcast to the world. All right. It does look like I'm live on TikTok. Cool. Cool. All right. So we got the live monitor up there. I think we're ready to rock and roll. If you have any questions or comments about what's going on today, feel free to hit them up in the comments. Let's switch to our project, what we got going on. Also, if levels and everything are okay, let me know here. So this is what we're looking at. I have a client, like top secret project. So this is the top secret nature of it. I can't really share where this is or what it's about because it's still kind of a pending project. But I have a builder client that wanted me to work out some new floor plans for some condo type units. So these are 3 units sandwiched together. We wanted to do some balcony garages. As you can see there, garage below. I actually have an original floor plan for this that we went over. We were looking at it yesterday. The only issue with that is it might be a little too big for what we're wanting in that space. So I'm going to work through a couple options here to get it a little smaller. So this is the first one. I worked through that elevation. You saw that there. This is the main level here. A basically 19-foot wide garage. Wanted to keep these pads narrow. So then stairs and foyer up. We'll probably do a door to this unfinished basement area here. Put mechanicals down there. And then stairs come up to, the stairs would land right here. So this is like your front hall closet, essentially. Kitchen, dining, and then 2-story great room. All this could be open rail looking down to the foyer area there. Little built-in desk if you got to work from home or something like that. And then the master back here, master bath, front porch. So there is a street this side as well as an alley this side. So trying to get access to both sides with it. It's upstairs. One of the comments was, we really don't need that big of a loft. It's nice, but you have all that unfinished basement area. Whoever is buying this, probably doesn't need that much space up there. So can we carve that up some? So my first thought yesterday was to just bring this wall across. So then on the front side, that will be a gable end as you're looking at it. And then that wall runs straight across here. So then this window would kind of have to hug the corner of this room here. Oop. But we could get that to work. Those bedrooms are still both huge. And now we're down in square footage a little bit. Let's see, what are we? 12 by 14. Yeah, for a condo, that's giant. Or like a paired unit, that's really big, so I'm not really worried about bedroom size here. Let's show a couple closets on these. And we still get a loft space. And then this could be the bath space. Yeah, I'm 6 feet by 15.5. That's again giant. I probably could do. Wonder if I could do walk-in closets upstairs. What do we feel about the music? How are we thinking that's going? Coffee break. Yeah, if you're jumping on TikTok and you have a question about what we're doing, or just questions about floor plans in general, hit me up. I would love to answer those for you. If you're on other channels, it's also on YouTube and Facebook. The recordings will stay there as well. So if you wanted to come back and look at anything, you could on my YouTube channel. Burnham Design Co. on all that. You can see it in the footer there, BIRNAM Design Co. Yeah. And let's get back into the plan. It is weird. Like I'm pulling up TikTok here to see it. I guess I need to be from another account. I pull up TikTok on my tablet, and it looks like I could go live here too. Like it's not showing me that I am currently live, but looking at the numbers, it looks like people are. So yeah, if you're watching on TikTok right now, and you're like, hey man, just chill out. Type that in the comments so I know to chill out, and you can see it on TikTok just fine. I kind of wanted to see what it looks like because I'm using a multi-stream app here. I don't know if you can tell that on TikTok or not. But with using a multi-stream app, I can't really tell exactly what you're seeing on each platform. It's just kind of get a general vibe. So let's see here. Let's throw a bathroom upstairs. Let's get back to the floor plan. Okay, yeah, that is a little tight. Although this wall is pretty arbitrary. I could slide that. But I need at least 32 inches for that tub unit. Probably have another tub unit somewhere. Also music level too. We know that. Where am I? Sorry, not trying to make you dizzy. All right, tub unit. Yeah, we need a little more space there. I like to show a 3-inch return for all those tub flanges. Some tubs have them, some tubs don't. But if your tub has one, you're going to need it. Some framing material. Let's frame that into right here. That right there. Oh, I got to sneeze. Made it. Okay, we're back. Having a mute button. For those of you that do ever want to go live, getting yourself a real soundboard helps a ton. Having a quick mute button right in front of you here. It's just off the screen, but it's very, very helpful for times like that. And you can get individual levels and stuff. Okay, so if I go 9 inches more into those rooms, this becomes a good size walk-in closet, which is fine. Now it's 5 by 6. You get a good double bowl bath, and then you still have this loft with a walk-in. And that's 14 by 16. So I still might be too big. Let's see here. Let's grab this doodad. Yeah, I mean, that could be a game room, kids' playroom. It's almost big enough where you could do private baths, although we don't want to get into that cost for something like this. Yeah. But good size loft here. I see that Evan joined. What's up, buddy? see what a walk-in closet would look like here. Oh yeah, we could do a little alcove to get into these rooms. That might be nice, since they are like on the big side. And they feel a little bit further off of the main living area there. Because remember, we have great room below, so there's going to be some noise and stuff. So if I think we can move those doors off of that space, that's probably beneficial. And a little cubby here. Vestibule. Should we call it a vestibule? There we go. Doors each way. You got to do it right. I was about to throw another linen closet in here, but we have that walk-in already. I don't know that we needed yet another linen closet. Or what we could do, cut this to the side, bring this wall up to the front of the chase, and then remove this linen closet. I don't know, what would you do? Would you keep the linen and just have that be more a bigger loft space? No, the loft feels better if we do that. Scratch that. Idea erased. Let's see here. Let me change the properties of that line. I want that to show dashed. There we go. Just a little dashed header there. Yeah, and then these are both huge walk-in closets. Still have a ton of space upstairs. So I think my cousin says, hi, Cuzzy. Hello. How's it going? Coffee break, number 2. All right. Yeah, again, for those of you jumping in on, I see some people in on TikTok. If you got any questions about what we're doing today or want to see anything in these floor plans, hit me up. So yeah, this dropped down to, what are we, 2,300 now, which I think is a better size. It's still awesome because you'd have a little bit for mechanicals and then a huge storage room and a huge like bonus playroom area. I got to do some structural stuff here. There'll probably be a steel beam running there and maybe one there, but pretty easy peasy. You know what you could do too is like for the bigger, because this isn't a big garage, so for the bigger garage stuff, you could do another like 20 by 20 room. Maybe not that big. Maybe we'll do like 20 by 14. And then a nice big like French door or something on the back side of the garage here. If I can draw it. So if you have something big that's seasonal, like a snowblower or a mower or heck, even a golf cart, you needed some extra space in that garage, you go from garage to extra garage storage area. Yeah, we're in the Midwest here. Evie, sounds good. Thanks for watching. Yeah, do some garage storage area here, and then all your crap goes in there. This project will be in the Midwest, and so in the Midwest we do love our garage space. I didn't like that singing guy on the music, so we're gonna switch to song. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so another idea I wanted to try. I'm good with this. I think all these worked out great. This is going to be a walk-in for bedroom 2. Well, this is like jamming. And then this will be a walk-in here. And then obviously this is our bath. Good size double bowl bath. Yeah, you still got a loft area there. I'd probably turn this door, this other wall here, just to give more wall space for that loft. There's a furniture piece or desk, something you want to build in there, TV wall, something like that. Gives you a little more flexibility. Okay, so another option I wanted to try, going kind of from ground zero to see if we could pull some square footage out, was actually make the footprints narrower. So just delete this. These centerline demising wall is 27. So the old ones, this one we were on was 28. Yeah, this song is a little much too. Shuffle that up. I have tons of questions. We'll type them out. Shit's Creek. Yeah, if you do have questions, type them out. I'll try to get to them. Yeah, so this paired unit was 28. If we can decrease the footprint, I don't know that we're going to get an extra unit by decreasing the footprint, but we can take down the square footage a lot. And the constraining factor here were these stairs. So stairs and hallway, those both need to be at least 42 inches wide. And then I went as tight as I possibly could with the garage and still call it a 2-car garage. So we're at 28 here. But if we go down to 27, move the stairs, now I can change things up upstairs. Let's eliminate this back wall. I don't know where that's going to sit yet. And then all this is going to change. So one thing I'm thinking here, we still want to do the porches or gathering space. So what if the patio area, we do a front porch out here, or maybe even bring that a couple feet out, and then that ends up being our covered porch above. Or sorry, our balcony above. This is covered porch on the main level. Okay. Let's copy this up, see where that gets us. So let's pretend this is our main floor now. What did I do for walls here? 4 inch. Okay, yeah, 2x4. Yes, I'm going to keep the demising walls the same thickness, and then the front and back walls will drop down to a 2x4 wall here. It's just pretty typical for this area and this builder that I'm working with. All right. And this will be balcony. So I'm wondering if it works to do kitchen in this alcove and then dining somewhere down here and still have this be enough space for a living room. Just have one big open concept area. Okay, so that's our island. Dining area there. Kind of floating with a lot of this stuff, but I think it fits. Actually, you know what? That is looking a little tight. What if we increase all of this by 2 feet so that garage gets 24 deep now? Definitely helps. How pricey is it to hire a home designer? Designer, architect, is there a difference? Great question. The cost to hire someone can be anywhere. Probably the floor is barely above what you'd buy a floor plan online for. So I'm guessing the floor is probably $1,500 to $2,000 to hire someone to make a custom plan. That depends on sizing too. Like if it's a monster custom house, you might not ever get that low. And then if you want to go up to the high end, like designer or architect, you're looking at something like, I mean, they charge, the high end architects charge a fee based on construction cost. So if that's how your architect structures their deal, that will be the most expensive path for it. And there really is no ceiling. We're talking hundreds of thousands, if not millions, for a really high-end custom home. So yeah, I think you could find anything anywhere in that scale. Typically, architects tend to be more expensive than home designers or drafters. And then obviously the size and complexity of your place will matter as well. Is there a difference? At the root of it, the core difference is education and licensure. So an architect has an undergrad degree in architecture from somewhere, and then they've studied under an architect for X amount of years, passed some exams to get a architectural license that then they practice in that state. Myself, so I'm not an architect. I took a different path. I got a degree in civil engineering. My emphasis was on structures. And then right out of college, I worked for a home builder drafting homes. And so my on-the-job training was from a builder, not necessarily an architectural office. I think there's pros and cons to those. But ultimately hire someone that listens and likes your ideas and wants to work with you. And I think that's how you'll get the best place. Okay, let's get back to our plan here. If you have more questions, though, feel free to drop them in. I'm not saying let's get back to our plan at the expense of your questions. I think this does need another foot because I want to put the sink in the... I'm going to have to put the sink in the island. This looks like my range wall. I do like the idea of cutting through here. Let's see here. I'm going to need a hallway this whole back side. That's one thing I don't like about putting the stairs in the middle here. I'll need to access both the front and back of the stairs. I mean, I guess I don't need a full hallway all around. You could go, but I don't really want to go upstairs through the kitchen. I don't know. We'll get to that. So let's see here. Let's do 6-foot foyer. And foyer on this side. Let's just put that 12-foot back. That looks huge. We'll do 8-foot. So 6 by 8 for the foyer. I grab some text, so got some right here. Thanks, Evan, jumping in there. Yes, Evan and I have worked together on some stuff. Yeah, it's a couple from fun projects. Okay, so what I want to get in this area, I'm going to need a powder bath. I'm going to need a master bed, master bath, master closet. I think we have to get that on this main level. At least that's one of the parameters the builder wants here, which I agree with. It makes sense for this layout, this community. And then I'd like a laundry somewhere in that area as well. As far as powder, it makes sense that it's either hugging the foyer side or this side. Although I'm still debating on making this the pantry. So we'll come back to that. But powder, let's just, as a placeholder, set it right there. And then, that makes sense. I'm getting a message on Discord. Oh, this is not related. Okay. All right. I have a Discord, and sometimes people watch the streams and message me in there. So just double checking. Let's see here. If we put the master here, oh, that does work. That's 14 feet wide. Okay, so 13 by 14. Not the world's biggest master bed, but I think definitely livable. The only issue I have here is I don't have room for a pantry. I don't have room for a laundry. I don't have room for a closet and stuff. So I'm going to take this out some. Let's just pull it out 6 feet. See if we can fit all that in there. This is now pretty good space for the closet. What does... Okay. Let's see if we enter there. Master suite. So then this could be outer. This is master bath. I like that none of the plumbing is over the garage right now either. That's kind of nice. So we walk in. And then that's our master. Okay, so this footprint is already looking a lot smaller. Still don't have a laundry area. The foyer does look big. I think I might need to use up this hallway space and enter the second floor through the kitchen. I don't love that, but also I think it might be livable. I don't know. It saves us a ton of square footage, so. Let's see here. So square footage, I'm measuring outside the footprint, center line of demising wall. And we're looking at 1296. Okay, so we're 200 square feet smaller than our previous version, which is good. It's definitely the direction I want to go. So, yeah, it's going to work out. Let's just play with it, okay? If the actually I can run a cabinets can go all the way to there. That could be kind of cool. Then this goes here, cut that wall off completely, and then our pantry sits here. Off those stairs. The stairs then end up being a little tucked away, but I don't know that that's a bad thing. Most people want those bedrooms pretty private anyway. So the master bath sits there. This becomes pantry. If you have more questions too, feel free to drop them in the chat. If I'm missing them, I was going to say, if I'm missing them, tell me, but I don't know how I would see that. So if I'm missing them, I'm sorry, and I will try to answer them later. I'll probably see them on, if you're asking me questions now, they might be coming through Facebook or whatever, or YouTube. Might not be why I'm seeing them. So island there, I might need to get that island a little bit bigger or scrap this overhang on this side and just do one side overhang. Still a good size though. We got a lot of room in there. Then range wall opposite the island. I can even do fridge on that wall so it's not sticking into the dining area. Though I don't want that fridge in a high traffic zone right here. I do kind of like that it's out here. I think that all works. I was thinking. Do I have enough room for a shower in here? Oh, goodness. Can I just click that line already? Why won't it let me click that line? Am I going crazy? Okay. If that's shower. If that's shower, I don't hate it. Evan, if you don't mind, can you send me a screenshot of what it looks like on TikTok? I can't see it. Somebody using the multi-stream thing. Curious. Oh no, that's not enough room for that bath. I need to steal some room from somewhere else. Shoot. How big is that bedroom? 14 by 14. So I could take a foot here. And this kind of ends up being dead area. Although I was thinking of that for the toilet, putting the toilet closet there. Let's see here. That vanity now is, 6 feet. Yeah, that all works. Might need to squeeze a couple inches one way or another, but cool. I'm actually kind of surprised that all worked out. Well, sometimes you win some. I would probably do a closet or something. Maybe the closet's just right behind the powder. This is a front hall closet. Upstairs, downstairs. Yeah, what do y'all think of the layout so far? Any questions on that? Zoom out a little. I can put a couple more icons in to show what we're looking at. We will do a coffee break. Good coffee. We got Intelligentsia. It was on sale at Meijer. That's like the best coffee I think you can get at Meijer. So it's very fun. All right, one more sip of coffee, then we'll back to the plan. So typically when I'm designing, I feel like I'm familiar enough with this front area where I can get that to look right. I'm not really worried about it. One thing I'm thinking through here is how much of the second floor do we want to finish? I don't want to go crazy with it. Especially structurally. Like if you sit, this is a thing people go through all the time when they're designing homes. It's like, okay, they get the main floor how they want it. And then you go up to the second floor and it's like, well, we don't really want to finish that much square footage. So can we do just like a shape like this? And I'm always like, it's very hard to, because you have all this floating space above the main floor. It'd be a lot, yes, it's more square footage, but it'd be a lot easier to just take it to the exterior walls. You're getting more square footage for probably cheaper because you're using less structural components to get the floor plan right, and to get everything supported. You use your exterior walls, use the walls that are already there to build your second floor. So let's try and do that now. All right, so all we're locked into, we don't have a chase either. Crap. Mechanical chases are the worst, but we need them if people want heat in their homes. And there's ways to get around them, but conventionally speaking, this builder always does one. I guess we could do the chase right here. Trying to think of where that would be. Oh no, that would be a weird spot for the basement. We could do the chase in the back of this closet. HVAC techs love when you put the chase right behind the stairs because the furnace goes there. It's actually really that was a sarcasm. It's very annoying for them to work with the furnace buried behind the stairs. But what I do like about that is in a clean run. Maybe this chase is to this area behind the shower. We set the furnace right under the shower, which ends up being right here. And then we have a clean run. We don't even have to do, our main trunk doesn't have to go over that garage, which is nice. Might have to run joists side to side in these, which it could work. Whoops. I was supposed to mute that, and I missed. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, second floor. I got distracted. Okay, so all we have locked into is the stairs. Oh, we're not going to do a balcony there. I'm wondering if we leave this area open or vaulted, maybe not necessarily open to below. I guess it could be, but how much area is it if we do all this? This is probably a lot, which I don't need. $1,000. So 1,000 and 1,200, right? Or 1,300. So we're still at 2,300, which isn't much smaller than where we were. So now I'm thinking through, do we bring this foyer wall back? Let's bring that foyer wall back a couple feet. But then maybe the second floor sits on this wall and we sneak a little egress window there. See how that looks. This is very early on in design, so like I'm still playing with a lot of this stuff. There's a lot I need to go back and check to make sure it still lives right. But that's pretty common in design. Like I want to get the idea on paper first and not worry too much about the ramifications. I mean, you always have to think through some ramifications or you'll screw yourself. But you don't want to think through, you don't want to be bogged down with the ramifications this early too much, or you'll never get anything on paper ever. Okay, I'm taking a couple steps back. I realize that front wall is only 9.6, which isn't quite enough to feel like a good sized bedroom. That feels pretty tight. So I'm going to take that wall back out to the foyer wall where we have it. Here, I'll pull that back just another foot. We'll have a porch here, though, so I think that'll help balance and not make the master wing feel like it's too offset. Oh, what's up, Blake? Blake is one of the OGs. He's followed me since, like, what feels like day one. So it's cool to see him jump on. Hi. Okay. Let's do a couple bedrooms. Oh, these bedrooms are still huge. You could do a cool Jack and Jill bath back there too. Let me get some text to show you what I'm thinking. Oh, you could do yet another balcony off that loft. Too many balconies? How many balconies is too many balconies? Go. I don't know TikTok well enough. Blank sent me something, so thank you. That's cool. I don't know TikTok well enough to know what those are. So I think it's cool. I'll check it later. Let's see here. I keep getting my headphone cord caught on my chair, like yanking my head back. Oh man, that's a ton of room. What are we at square footage wise? 942 and 1277. Anybody quick with math? It's right at 23, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're not that much smaller than this version. So now we have to compare, is this version better? It's a smaller footprint, which is nice. I think that's really big. Being a smaller footprint means it's just more affordable to build, flat out. If you have two exactly, if everything's equal and they're both equal in finishes and stuff, and they're both 2,300 square feet, but one is smaller on the main floor, it's going to be cheaper. I'm realizing now we don't really have a space for a laundry yet in this one. Maybe that's this. Maybe it's a laundry closet. I need to play with the powder room some, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's see here. Coffee break. I'm going to think about this. Okay, we need laundry on the main. We need to divvy this space up. I almost would like to see this space slightly smaller, if I'm honest. I don't know how to do that. I guess I could pull back. I mean, we could get creative with... We could get creative with this front wall. I need an egress window, so that's what I was thinking of this front corner here. An egress window for one of the bedrooms. And then this back corner is an egress window for the other bedroom. And then we have 3 bedrooms, nice and easy. That's all clean. I really don't need all this space for bathrooms and closets. If I used all this space, it's giant Jack and Jill, giant walk-in closets, which is cool. I think everybody wants that, but in an affordability world, that's hard to justify. So I think we could pull back. I need to play with how this looked and worked from the exterior as well. But we could pull back the exterior wall there. And you're still going to have... That's a lot of space. You're still going to have a good size space for all these. I mean, these bedrooms are giant. Let's see where we're at. 13 by 15. Yeah, that's bigger than the main floor one. So I'd probably pull the closet out of this area anyway. Maybe closet goes here. And then you access the Jack and Jill here. Are we at 16 treads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I can cover up a couple of those treads. Maybe the bathroom. Maybe that's bathroom. Although if that's walk-in, that's still giant. Yeah, there's still probably a better way to divvy that up. I've done this long enough now where I think one thing I've noticed, I can feel it pretty early when it's not a good use of the space. Like, I might not have a better idea now, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I could do better, you know? So that's the tough thing with designing live is, yeah, working all that stuff out live while you're sitting in front of someone. But it works. It's fun. I actually really enjoy doing AutoCAD in front of people. see here. Oh, that's just a calendar reminder on my watch. Matt, long time no see. What's up? Thanks for jumping on. Yeah. So I'm going to try and do more lives. I got a Restream account again. It's easy to get bogged down with work stuff. I do all my own drafting. So when the market gets busy or there's a lot of builders that need a lot of stuff, I'm spending most of my time drawing things. And I know you're like, well, just don't do that. That's a plausible solution. It's just hire someone or something like that. But I don't know. All the times I've been most unhappy in my career are the times where I've been managing people. I don't want to build a business that I hate. So I've been really reluctant to do that. I'm like, I'd rather just draft more. Which means I do things like live stream less. Which isn't ideal, but I think that's the lesser of two, kind of thing. This bedroom's going to be huge too. Yeah, also 13 by 15. Dang, these don't need to be that big. Like I was saying earlier, it makes a lot of sense to sit walls on walls. I could bring that wall in. Yeah, because that's past I don't want to do that. Oh, this builder could offer, if I sit this wall here. Yep, there we go. Now the builder can offer vaulted in the master as a plan option if they want to. Which I don't hate. See, all of this area is clear. So, and I'll probably have a gable or something off the front end here. I'm guessing I'm going to jog this wall. It seems like a really long, straight, flat wall, which I'll probably pull this closet back some just so that it feels nice from the exterior. Sorry, this builder's actually texting me right now. All right, where were we? Last time I saw you, I was a junior. Now I'm a senior and do some work with an architect. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Are you a junior in high school or college? I'm assuming college, right? If you're working with an architect now. Yeah, that's cool either way. I guess you don't need to share that if you don't want to. Sorry. If you're a minor, it seems weird to ask. Yeah, I don't want to get put on any list. Senior in high school. Nice. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Huge bathroom, good-sized bedroom. That walk-in is still. I kind of feel like that walk-in is too big. You're good. Thanks, Matt. Oh man. But we did chop a lot of square footage out of this footprint. Still got a really good sized loft. 858 upstairs. So 858 and then 1277. Oh, we're getting a lot lower now. 2100. Oh, yeah. So we're actually going down a little bit. That's cool. Yeah, kind of like that. So circling back, for those of you wondering, I'm working with the reason I'm calling this the top secret floor plan. I'm working with a developer. This is kind of still up in the air. So I'm not sharing any details like about the project, where it is or anything. But I did get the permission to go live and walk through the floor plan here. This is the concept, kind of. There'll be row townhomes, pairs, whatever you want to call them. And we wanted to do some sort of balcony above the garage based on the sloping nature of the site. The garage is in the basement we're looking at the alley side. So garage is in the basement on the alley side, and then it'll be up a level on the other side for some additional parking and stuff up there. So the main living area will actually be on this backside that we're looking at, like these patio doors here that we're looking at. Those will be off of either the great room or the kitchen dining area kind of thing. But this original concept, the first one I sent to the builder was this. So this is the rendering we were just looking at. They felt like it was a little on the big side. These ended up being 2,400 square feet. Just maybe cost-wise a little more than what they wanted to get into. Not that they were completely opposed to it, like the layout. There's some good things about this, but I said, hey, let me go live and just explore if moving some stuff around, we can get to a smaller footprint. So the first thing we did was lop off a big section of the upstairs. This brought it down to like 2,300. Still get the loft area, still get some big bedrooms, all that jazz. And then now I said, okay, what if we move the stairs and slid that over? What does that do to the floor plan? How concise can we get it? I was able to pull out a lot from that main floor, almost 200 square feet less now. So it's 1,277, and you're not losing a ton of features with it. So there's definitely some stuff I like about it. You're losing some in there, but yeah, go back and watch the YouTube if you want to talk about it. But then upstairs, we also pulled out some square footage as well. So that's 858, actually. Yeah, so we're just slightly smaller there. But all in all, I think this works. I think we can still establish that concept. This balcony will be above the front porch, so we're not above any living area or garage area here. Can still do a nice big double door on the back side of the garage and get to like some storage area back here. I'm thinking the chase either going there or here. Then maybe the furnace sits right under that shower. And then your main trunk in the basement runs this line here. Yeah, what are your thoughts? I'm going to take a quick coffee break while we look at... No, that screen is lame. Let's look at the screen. Let me throw some dimensions on there so you can see it. Let me know what you think. Oh, 19 wide. That's pretty good. 19 by 24. Feel good about that. This kitchen 15.2. Yeah, that's a good size. Masters 13 by 14, I think is what we settled at. Yep. I still need to figure out laundry. What I was thinking was rearrange the powder. Actually, yeah, let's do that now. Rearrange this powder bath. Sneak into the floor a little bit with it. Oh, this is a jam. That line doesn't exist. That line doesn't exist anymore. I go like that. Oh, that foyer feels really tight though, doesn't it? Shoot. Yeah, I mean, if I pulled this back a foot, it's starting to feel better. Then you could do powder and laundry here. Maybe even get a laundry chute from upstairs, because that's sitting like right here. I don't hate that either. All right, I think I got enough though to send to my builder and see what they think. So yeah, I might call it a stream here. If you have any other questions, you're still watching, have any other questions, let me know what they are. I would be happy to help. Turn that off too. So yeah, I'll stay on for a minute or two more. Drop those questions in the chat. Let's see here. I'm going to check the YouTube and Facebook feeds. Make sure I didn't miss any chats there. Oh, Facebook's going to make me do a whole big login thing. Well, if you're watching on Facebook and you put a comment in there, I'll look at it later and try and answer it. I'm sorry, I can't get to the login screen right now. But yeah, I'll just stay on for one more minute here. I got stuff to do today, gang. Some exciting stuff. I'm gonna take an off day from working out, just try and get some drawings done. Got some cool stuff going though. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the floor plan. If you have any big questions about your home design process or anything, hit me over in the chat. Otherwise, I'll leave at the hour mark here. So I'm at what, 56 minutes in. So I'll stay on until 9. You got something for me? Or we could just jam to the music and drink coffee. So far, I like the music. Good tunes. Well done, Restream. I approve. User joined. That's what my TikTok says. That's funny. Hello, user. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, if you're watching this late, I guess you can get the secret announcement. I've started a new podcast. I've been looking for somebody to podcast with for a while now, so I have a cool opportunity. It's going to be a little bit of a pivot. It's more about creating and growing a small business and less about the home design front. I'm sure we'll get into it some, but not nearly as much as like builder versus buyer was. But yeah, we're going to talk business, small local business, growing a business, stuff like that. We don't have a name for it yet, and we don't have a release date yet. But I think we're going to probably release an episode the next week or two here. So follow along for more. I'll put all this stuff in my link tree. I'm ready. All right, getting close to the hour. If you have a question, type that in there with your little, I don't know if your finger's a little, actually. I don't want to get weird. Sometimes when you're live, you just say stuff. And then you realize what you're saying. Like, okay, stop, pivot. Go on another direction. Yeah. So rocking and rolling. I think all in all, I liked the setup here. Restream. I hope you could see it good on TikTok. I wasn't able to actually get a preview of what it looked like on TikTok. So if it looked like garbage, I'm sorry. All right. Last minute. Last second questions. Doesn't look like anybody's. Somebody's still hanging out. He's on there. On the Wild World. I'm going to watch the retention on YouTube. Just like take a dive these last 2 minutes. If there was any retention to begin with. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you around. See you another time. Let's do some more lives. Message me or post a comment of something you want to see me draw, and I'll draw it for you, and we'll hang out. All right, gang. Peace out.